She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Bonnet Talk, and in today's video I will be giving y'all some advice on college. School is coming right around the corner. I'm actually pretty excited because I'm ready to be back and on my A game. So yeah, here we go. The first tip I have is very important, and it will save you a lot of time and it will save you a lot of money. And that is, if college is not for you, do not go. As simple as that. Don't feel pressured to go because you think that's the only route you need to take to become successful. There's millions and thousands of artists out here who has become successful without going to college. I can name you 10 YouTubers, 10 freaking singers, songwriters out here thriving and whatever. Like, if you just want to work for the rest of your life, that is completely fine too. Don't go to college because you think you have to. You actually have to want to go to college because it's not easy to just go there. It's so much money. It's so much time. Like, the amount of freaking loans that I have to pay off. I almost had a heart attack when I saw that email yesterday. So really think it through before you go to college, because it's not a joke, y'all. It's really not. Oh, and I have my little ESU shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it, but ESU, repping my school, East Stroudsburg University. I love that place, kind of. So the next tip is, it's okay to change your major / go in undecided. Like, if you don't know what you want to do, you can go in as an undecided / undeclared major, and they will show you everything. So like, the first year you go, like, they'll put you in an acting class, they'll put you in an elementary childhood education class, they'll put you in a psychology class, and all the other little majors down the line to see what you want to do for your next year. But you can, like, I would say, if you go in undecided, spend the first semester undecided, because whatever major you pick, the credits that you took will go towards that major. Or if you go on undecided your first year, take some classes that you have interest in, like go in with a little bit of interest and stuff, but jump on them gen eds when you can. That goes into my next tip. Get gen eds done when you can. Like, finish the gen eds soon as possible. Me, I'm still doing gen eds and I'm a senior. I go for fall semester, and my gen eds will be done at the end of fall semester, going in the spring semester of my senior year. But like, it's so many gen eds, like, you'll be very lucky if you can finish it. But just do them. This next tip is also very important that I find to be, and that is getting involved in organizations / joining them, because it will get you out there if you're not a part of anything. Like, yeah, it's so many different organizations for so many different schools, and my organization has helped me so much. Like, when I first got there, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I was a creative writing major when I first got to school, and a theater minor, but I was a part of my theater organization stage 2, and it helped me decide that I wanted to be a theater major. So now I'm a theater major, and now I'm the president of the organization. So like, that helps, and yeah, like, it's so great. So just make sure to be a part of any organization that sounds fun, and don't be in your room wasting time. Yes, school is so you can get your education on something you want, but it's also a good place to make friends and be out there. So don't just sit in your room and be sad all the time. The next tip I found very important, that is making friends in your major. I know for me, I got lucky with that because my major is like, we're forced to be around each other, and we're forced to like communicate and be collaborative because we're acting together. We need scene partners. We can't always act alone. So it's good to make friends in your major so you won't feel alone, so you won't feel isolated. Like, it has to be a complicated thing on its own, but like, just make sure you find a handful of people and make them close. Don't be friends with everybody, because everybody ain't your friend. And that's a different topic for a different time, but just find like a good handful of friends. Also, I'm filming on my AirPods because I'm testing out quality. and it keep on connecting and reconnecting because I got my laptop open. So if the audio sound weird, please just bear with me because I'm really trying. This next tip is also very important. That is getting an on-campus job. If you rich, don't get an on-campus job and focus on school, because having a job plus classes is so hard. Like me, I'm working 2 jobs, 5 classes, plus rehearsals and acting and all that. So like that's hard. So if you don't need the money and you rich and you locked up, you racked up, stacked up, don't get a job. Simple as that. But if you need the extra money, on-campus job is very good, and it's very good practice for when like you are in the real world and you need a job to help pay off the loans, because the loans are expensive. It's just a fun little extra thing you can do. Like if you don't want to join any organizations, like just do an on-campus job, and that will be fun because like you will have cool co-workers, and yeah, just like a lot of experience, and I think it's cool. And we always love extra money. Like who doesn't love extra money? This one goes into the next one, or the last one I just said, and that is going to on-campus therapy. On-campus therapy is really nice because school is a lot to manage, it's a lot to handle, and you will be running everywhere. Like depending on your major, every single major is hard. There's no major that's harder than the other. We all have our struggles and we all have our plates full at school, and it's hard to talk to people, and we get overwhelmed fast, and like we just feel like the world is crumbling and on top of us. So go to therapy. Fall into the negative that therapy is bad, because therapy is not bad, and it's good to talk to people. And if you can do it, do it. Take advantage of it because it's very helpful. I go to on-campus therapy, and me and my therapist are besties. And this tip is make a routine. Having a routine is so helpful. Like me, I'm a very busy girl on campus, and I have a routine. I fall short of it the last couple weeks of school because I'm just done and over everything, but don't follow my example, no. But make a routine. Like make up a set time when you want to wake up, get ready, eat breakfast, or go to the cafeteria to eat breakfast. You gotta get up extra early. Make time for when you want to study, and make time for you want to hang out with your friends, and make time for if you want to go out and party. Like all of that, you have to make a routine for it. You have to make time for it, and you have to make sure it's good. Like you gotta get your work done. I'll say personally, get your work done first, because once that work done, you ain't gotta worry about anything else. Study if you can, or you can do that later. Like make sure you have a set routine that will just help you out, because like it's good. And have a little notepad and write it down. Me personally, planners don't work for me. I just spent so much money on planners that I never finished. Planners don't work. So what I do, we have like a little mini notebook, and I write check boxes. So checklists, anything that'll help you help. Tip is kind of impossible, but that is like get sleep. Literally get sleep. Very important. I took a psychology class, and it was saying like what can happen to your brain and how it like deteriorates and how it can like start eating itself if you don't get enough sleep, and that's scary. So get sleep, please. And also you'll feel better, you'll feel more fueled if you sleep. Like me, I live, breathe of coffee, and it's not good. It's not a healthy relationship to have. Like you can't be dependent on coffee, and like it makes you crankier. Actually, you always want more and more and more. My caffeine tolerance is through the roof. Like I could drink 4 cups of coffee and not feel a thing. Coffee actually makes me sleepy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but enough about me. This tip or advice is something that people I find look over a lot, and that is like dropping out. Dropping out is completely okay. If you do a year of college or a semester of college, even a few months of college, and you find that it's not for you, leave. Simple as that. You can leave. Like no one's holding you down. If you feel like you're not in a good place right now, go. Like leave college. College will always be there. If you find yourself having a greater opportunity to do something else that it will fit you in that moment. And I feel like people are too judgy. Like college isn't the all be all, especially now in this like generation, like with more and more people blowing up on social media. It's so easy to leave school. Like, we don't like mediocre jobs anymore. This is generation Gen Z. We complain a lot and we are a mess, but it is like we are the superior generation. I'm sorry. So, like, if you don't want to go to school, don't go to school, and don't fall into the pressure of going to school. Like, don't make people make you feel worthless because you're not going to school. Because at the end of the day, they don't have to sit through hours of worth of classes, hours worth of studying, hours worth of this. You do at the end of the day, and you do what's best for you. Like, college is not easy, and I will stress it till the day I die. College is not easy. Literally, the only reason that I stepped foot in college was to, yes, get the experience, because I simply wanted to go. And I wanted to be an actress or a writer first. First I wanted to be a writer. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I would take writing classes. So if I'm taking writing classes, I might as well like just have a little extra classes to have under my belt, so I can have some more knowledge under my belt. Same with acting. I'm like, if I'm not going to go to school for acting, like college for acting, I'm going to be winding up paying for acting classes anyway, so why not just go to school and have something extra under my belt, you know? I feel like if I just played for acting classes, I wouldn't be as successful and like as confident in theater as I am today. So it's good to have a meaning to why you want to go, but if you don't want to go and you can't take it anymore, leave. And that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Like, you're not a failure if you don't go to school or if you want to leave school. Because I had a moment where I wanted to leave because it's not easy. This tip is more to me than it is to y'all, but that's save money, because now I'm over here stressing about paying these loans back. But save money. Like, it's hard now because of inflation and the government just want us to fail and die. The government is so crazy, like, but save as much as you can, and that's simple as that, because at the end of the day, you will regret it if you don't save money, because unless your parents helping you and sending you a check every day, good for you, you blessed up. But if you more on the struggling side and you got a job and you living off paycheck by paycheck, save your money and save it up, because you won't regret it. This next piece of advice is go out sometimes, have some fun. Like, you can go out and have fun. Like, school is an important experience, and it's like, it's good to go for classes and go to get knowledge, but like, you gotta go have fun. You can't be locked up in your dorm or your sweet room all day every day. Like, no. And you can do thousands of things to go out and have fun. Go out for dinner, like, go to a party. I want to experience a party. Well, I did experience a party, but I never experienced a frat party, and I kind of low-key want to experience that. Like, yeah, just go party, y'all. Go have fun. Don't take life too seriously, because you'll regret it. They say college is supposed to be the best 4 years of your life, so make it the best 4 years of your life. Do things you enjoy. That's the next piece of advice I have. What I mean by that is, like, if you like to read. It's hard. It's really hard. But if you like to read. If you like to draw, take some time out to draw. If you like to, like, do anything, like, make time out. You enjoy. You don't have to be sucked in work every day and, like, overdoing it, because you'll burn yourself out and that's not fun. So, next tip I find is very important, and it should be a little bit of common sense, but that is be friends with your roommate. Some people, they have horror stories of roommate experiences that I be watching on YouTube, because that was something, roommate was something I was very scared about. But I had got really lucky, and my roommate and I share separate rooms. Some people aren't that fortunate, and they have to they're forced to like stay in the same one shared space. But even if me and my roommate were in the same shared space, I feel like we would be cool, because we have boundaries. We respect each other, and we're besties, period. It's good to communicate to your roommate. We're not in the same major at all. So, like, really, we don't really see each other like that. But we make time for each other, and we go on little roommate dates. And it's just so fun to, like, be friends with the person you're living with for a year. Like, if you're living with a stranger for a year, you'll feel so unsafe, so uncomfortable, and so scared. Like, who wants to do that? Make friends with your roommate, because that would be the person you should be closest to, because you're literally living in the same space. This next piece of advice is, don't do 18 credits unless you absolutely have to. My fast self, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do 18 credits on top of working 2 jobs, on top of rehearsing, acting. Yo, when I tell you I was so burnt out, I was more fried than a piece of chicken. Like, not that type of fried, but like, my brain was fried. I was angry, agitated, so mean to everyone around me, so grumpy. I'm still kind of like that. That's just me. But it was 85,000 times worse when all that, like, 4 credits. No, I meant 14 credits, 15 credits. That's hard. 4 classes, that's hard. By 6, that is not for the weak. So really think about it. If you want to do 18 credits, if you want to get it done faster, go ahead. Now, I still got good grades in all of them, but they could have been better if I took 15. But no, I wanted to be fast and do 18. Don't do 18 credits unless you absolutely have to. Don't take on more than you can chew, especially in college. Please bring a car if you can. If you got a car and you can bring it, do it, because cars are so helpful. Bring your vehicles, especially if you live in the East Stroudsburg area. Is nothing near. Like, the closest store is like 12 blocks away. It's vacant. So you gotta skirt to get some skirt. I don't have a car, but I'm blessed to have friends with a car. So I'm good. Sorry, my bonnet, I'm about to rip it off for the rest of the video because it's acting stupid. This tip is really important. Get your work done before you get anything else done. If you want to go out and party with your friends, get that homework done. Get that assignment done. Get that essay due. Turn it in, because you're going to be crying to everybody when you wasted your time Saturday night trying to turn it in Sunday at 11:59 and you still starting the essay Sunday at 11:30. No, absolutely not. Get that work done first. And I speak that from experience. I'm a very punctual girl. Get the work done, then party later, because you won't regret it. And it's nothing nice. It's nothing better than a nice warm feeling of getting your work done early in the week. You got Friday to Sunday to yourself. No work to worry about. You can sleep in. Girl, get that work done. It is like crazy. Don't overpack, because it's not fun. Like, when they say you really don't need a lot, you really don't need a lot. Like, I pack so many pajamas, so many shirts, so many shoes. Wound up wearing like the same shoes every week and the same 5 shirts and hoodies and leggings every week. You don't need as much as you think you do, especially with clothes. That's my problem, is the clothes. And I overpacked way too much and I regretted it. But am I going to overpack again? Absolutely, because I'm an overthinker and I think I need everything. But don't lead by my example. If you want to wear 5 shirts, you can be safe with 5 shirts. You get a lot of free t-shirts at school. So you really don't need to be taking a lot of clothes, because you get a lot of free ones at school. And if you need more clothes, go to your local store or something if you can. But with shoes, take as much shoes as you want, because I like to be a little bit stylish and have a shoe for every outfit. I'm a little extra, but don't overpack. My rooms are small, so like the more stuff you have, it's gonna make your room feel smaller. You're gonna feel like you're suffocating inside. Take breaks. Take breaks. Like, I know for me, when I be locked in, I'm locked in working on essays for hours and hours and hours and hours. But take breaks, because breaks are important. And you don't want to feel burned out, because the feeling of being burned out sucks so much. It's this rule, like, you read for 20 minutes, take a break for 5. I'm not really a rule follower. I just do what works for me. But look at me. Last tip, I feel like it's a really good tip to end with, and make the best of it. That's the tip I have to all of you. Make the best of your college experience, because when they say it fly by, it fly by. I was robbed of my freshman year because of COVID. So I didn't get on campus in 2021, and I'm graduating in 2024. So I got 3 years instead of 4 on campus. And I regret not having as much fun as I wanted to. Like, I'm a very antisocial girl, and I'm like I have pretty bad social anxiety, but it's getting better, and I'm like do a lot more experiences and go to a lot more events and doing like a lot more stuff that's fun. So just make the best of it, have fun. Local ice cream shops, restaurant, bars around, like do all that. It's 4 years of your life that you will never get back, so you better make the best of it or you will just be living in regret. So I can't believe I'm a senior. That's crazy. It makes me want to throw up every time I think about it. Like, I'm a freaking senior. That's the end of the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and do all the little fun jazz. Share with your friends. And if you are starting college, good luck to you, soldier. But in all seriousness, it's not easy, but once you do it, you won't regret it. And I don't regret coming to college, even though I'm gonna be in debt for the rest of my life. And if y'all want more college story times, I'll gladly do some more. So yeah, but that is it for today. Bye, guys.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.